listen. Like a bullet from a gun, it burns. When you realise she was never your girl, it was just your turn. You gotta face your demons, don't matter how much money you earn. Your nigga said 4L, but the shit got real and he weren't concerned. The same old story, the world spins round and round, fam. Lessons have to get learned. Truth has to be told. I don't bend, I don't fold. I lost count how many we sold. I went silver, I went gold, then I went platinum, so what's next? Supermodels trying to sex, sending nudes on a text. Can't believe I used to be vexed. See, it's too easy to write a sad song about how my dad raised me, cause I'm looking in the mirror and my dad made me a real top boy. I just can't play the victim. Been living my life as a kingpin. I'm calm with the heat in the kitchen. I was a young boy, mum told me what my name really means, and the power just kicked in. I found my way home, then I saw my granddad's name on the gravestone, the same as mine. Already dead, nothing to fear, I've been here from time. Chief SK sipping on palm wine. Every day I laugh at these niggas online. Another one here today, gone tomorrow. Dick riding for some likes and a follow. Put in the work, that's all you need to bust. Shout out Lancey, Hendy and J Huss. Shout 6-7, oh you see them with us. We was on tour, bare weed on the bus. Feds outside the bus, gotta push to the next city, gotta rush. Big plans getting discussed, so freedom is a must. Fuck the police, tell them eat my dust. Cause still it ain't safe, not even in a world full of cops. I got bored of asking when is this hurt gonna stop. We don't wanna conversate or confer with the ops. It is what it is. Recently I've been learning a lot. All I know is there's no better feeling than getting home and seeing my little girl in a cot. So this year we done talking. Forget the bag of chat, it's just action. Man, I trolling to get a reaction. Every day it's another distraction. Gotta fight temptation, can't get lost in the source. Have I got a heart? Yeah, of course. But I had to put my feelings on pause. Cause like a bullet from a gun, it burns. When you realise she was never your girl, it was just your turn. You gotta face your demons, don't matter how much money you earn. Your nigga said 4L, but the shit got real and he weren't concerned. The same old story, the world spins round and round, fam. Lessons have to get learned.
Hey guys, what's going on? So I'm currently at a waterfall on the other side of Koh Phangan at the moment. It's beautiful, it's a beautiful day. I've just finished my morning session. I went for a drive, thought I'd find a nice little spot and have a little chat. So today's video is about what Muay Thai has taught me about discipline. I touched on this a small bit in my first video. Now, I'll give you a couple examples. So when I first did Muay Thai, my discipline was through the roof. As I was first starting Muay Thai, obviously I was like, wow, I've never trained a combat sport like this before, and I wanted to chuck myself straight in the deep end, and I had my first fight. Now, my first fight went really well. It took about 45 seconds for me to KO the guy, and you know, I was really confident. And going into my second fight, I thought I was Billy Big Bollocks. You know, I had all the confidence. I was in Thailand. You know, I was looking at myself in the mirror and I was looking someone I liked, you know, not like in London where I didn't like the look of myself. So what happened is the discipline went away. I was smoking a bit of the cabbage and enjoying myself a little bit too much and forgetting about the discipline around Muay Thai and fighting a combat sport in general. Now, I went into my second fight. I was doing a lot of PT, so my technique was getting better, but my fitness was going down. And I didn't know this until I stepped in the ring. Now, my second fight, I fought a Dutch fella called Mark. Hats off to him, good fighter. It was like fighting somebody, it was like I was fighting myself, you know? Same height, same weight, same ability, but you know, I went into the fight, caught a elbow, I started peeing with blood, and you know, and then I was like, whoa, this is my first proper fight in front of people. And I soon realized, you know, I lost that fight and it was the third round, I dropped my guard, I was gassing out, my technique went out the window and I was almost swimming with punches. And yeah, I got punished. Anyway, as soon as I got out of the ring, I went, I've got to train harder. And that is the thing about the discipline behind a sport like this. If you don't maintain fitness, meaning cardio and stretching and, you know, mobility and all of these things that come hand in hand with Muay Thai, your fight game will go out the window, your confidence will go out the window, and everything around your life will go out the window. You know, eating the wrong foods, drinking the wrong drinks, and you're putting garbage into your body, and that is just a gateway for all of the negative things in life. And that is what I learned. But I learned, and that's the main thing. Like, people don't learn from their mistakes, but I'm so thankful that I did. And I've gone into my next 3 fights and I've won all of them because I had discipline in my routine. I was waking up at the right time, or the same time every day. You know, I've got a whiteboard in my room, and every night before I go to bed, I write what I'm doing the next day. And, you know, and if I don't tick the boxes, I'm lying to myself. And when you lie to yourself, you almost take energy from your body. But well, you do. When you lie, you take energy away from you, and you don't realize, but you're getting weaker because you're lying to yourself. And when you lie to someone, it's the same thing. And, you know, you've got to stay true to yourself. You've got to stay true to the sport. And if you don't, you're going to get punished, and you will get told off, metaphorically. So that's just a little bit into what I've learned through discipline. And you've got to take this everywhere with you, because if you don't, you will get punished. So that is my little pinch of what I've learned in my last 4 months in Muay Thai with discipline. So yeah, thank you for listening.
Like a bullet from a gun,
I'll see you in
it
the next
burns.
one.